Time for your newspapers. Right, let's take a look at the front pages. First up, Business Day. SK.
All right, and that front page there. First up, the lead story this morning, Railways bill to lock in reforms. Now, a move is to enshrine policy in law, so no going back. The Transport Minister, Barbara Creecy, plans to table a new rail bill later this year that will entrench far-reaching reforms to open up the sector to private participation in legislation and provide certainty for investors. And the other stories there, SARS scales up AI in move to boost tax take. The South African Revenue Service is on the hunt for cutting-edge AI technology to improve its efficiency, which is said is at the heart of its bid to recoup about 800 million rand in uncollected taxes. Africa urged to shape up. Standard Bank CEO Sim Shabalala has weighed in again on the high cost of capital for African countries, saying countries must get their act together to improve transparency and provide money managers and ratings agencies with the information they need to properly assess country risks. And of course, also a blast shake Tehran after furious Trump tells Israel to stop, and Dow to probe claims of lottery shenanigans among the stories they delve into.
All right, and boy, oh boy, was he cross yesterday, old Donald Trump dropping F-bombs all over the place. All right, the Star is where we move to now. Trusted uncle turns out to be a serial rapist. How scary is this story? Fear as victim numbers could go up to 30. Sakina, 30 victims. We're talking about families and residents of Emalahleni and Witbank are reeling after the arrest of 39-year-old Kaska Bongani Nkosi, a man widely known as a kind and warm uncle in his community. Shockingly, he stands accused of being a serial child rapist who preyed on at least 13 girls, the ages between 7 and 13, with fears that the actual number may go up to 30. Yeah, okay. Vavi fingers ANC politicians in foreclosure matter. That's another story. They focus on sources close to SAFTU General Secretary Zwanazima Vavi allege that ANC politicians are targeting him through Standard Bank. The photograph that you see there, Police and Prison Rights Union pop crew held a Restore Dignity march as part of the campaign to defend workers' rights in Pretoria yesterday, and banks set to defend 60 billion class action suit. That's a very big story. And then Teboho Louis, the outie from Langa. So there you go. That's the front page of the Star.
All right, and then we go on to the Citizen, and I'm not sure why I've got Sowetan popping up at me, but going to the Citizen leading this morning with knives out for Joburg Mayor. And this, of course, speaks to the revolving door for the #1 citizen of the city of Johannesburg is once again in full swing as troubled Dada Morero is set to face a motion of no confidence today and tomorrow. Now, several councillors from outside the DA want the mayor removed, says the DA, signalling ANC factions may also take advantage. Advocates gets Nkabane's sorry. It was a misunderstanding when she named Mutau, minister says. And that story, of course, ongoing. Also, Downs must be brave, and that story on the back page.
All right, then finally, the Sowetan, the top story there. I had no hand in Lotto win. Deputy President admits link to Sizakaya co-owner Tembe, but says he had no influence in awarding the license. Mashatile also says he had no knowledge that his sister-in-law is in business with his friend. And the picture there is of the Deputy President, Paul Mashatile. NUM to support SACP in 2026 local government elections. Mshololo accuses witness in insurance murder case of lying. And Mpela calls for Lorcha's Bafana return. And the photograph that you're seeing there, emergency workers walk among debris. This after the missile strike in Beersheba, Israel. According to Israeli authorities, Iran launched the attack in the early hours of the morning before the start of a purported US brokered ceasefire. And those are the front pages.
Indeed, I didn't realize we had a little more time. The picture there on the Citizen on the front page. Let them eat cake. DA officials, the MMC JP Smith, the Cape Town Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis, National Spokesperson Karabo Kakao, and leader John Steenhuisen celebrating the party's 25th anniversary at Hanover Cottages in Hanover Park in Cape Town yesterday.
All right.
So that takes care of our newspapers this morning. And not forgetting SABC News, www.sabcnews.com, and that's the page that you'll land on. And we also have our app, SABC Plus, where you can also keep abreast of news developments and so much more, as you can see on your screen. But right now, 7 o'clock, here's Leanne with your latest news.